taking time to talk with us today. I appreciate your
Yes.
time.
Awesome.
I wanted to ask you, why did you start the Mr. Fence Academy?
Well, in the very first a retreat or academy event happened because COVID canceled Fence Tech. And we already had the house rented and all of our team members going. It was in Nashville, Tennessee. And we're like, look, we're not canceling all of that stuff. So we just decided we're going anyways and opened the doors to whoever wanted to spend the week with us that they would have spent at Fence Tech anyways. And let's see what happens. I mean, I had always wanted to have an event where we brought people in and shared knowledge, but I just didn't know how that would come to fruition or how that would even look. So we just jumped.
There were several workshops at this year's event. What were a couple of them that stood out to you?
We had, I think, 19 speakers and classes, or like you said, sessions for, I think, 3 days. We had some very powerful speakers that spoke about experience and emotions and their why. I got to say, David Gatto brought the house down on the last day, the last session, sharing the raw story that he had, the raw of what his life, how he got into the fence industry, and what he's doing with it now. But it was Chris Gass and Dan Wheeler and Matt Warner all shared personal stories of why they do what they do in our industry. We're not talking about how to sell more fence or how to put more posts in the ground. We can all figure that part out, but why are we doing what we're doing? What's the bigger reason?
In the article in Fence News, you talk about the why people have for achieving their success. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
So I think, I'll just share from me. I'm a big believer in take care of your team plus one. And, what I don't say in that, take care of your team plus one, the part that I don't say out loud is that starts with you. If you are not of mind, body, and spirit right, then you're kind of a liability to somebody else in the world. So if you're not squared away, then someone's got to help you. But once you square away yourself, and then you take care of your family and your team members, and then you add one more, the plus one is the most important piece. That's the why. Like, I want you to be successful enough that you're able to help others. If we all have the mindset of the one more, if we can just get to the one more, that means that you're taken care of and your family's taken care of, so no one else has to take care of them. And you get one more. That's powerful, because if you get a mass of people doing that, pretty soon you look around, everyone's well taken care of, right? So the why and the reason, for me personally, is preaching and teaching, take care of your team plus one, and it starts with you. And so selfishly, no different than when you're on an airline, they tell you to put your oxygen mask on first. People think that that's selfish to take care of themselves or spend the me time, maybe an hour a day, whatever it is, if it's working out, meditation, whatever it is you like to do, you have to do that all the time. Make sure you're right, make sure you're happy,